I've been catching up with the candidates running for mayor of Montreal, and today we're checking in with Jean-François Kacou of the Futur Montréal party. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So this is your very first election campaign with a brand new party. What do you want Montrealers to know about you and your party?
I want Montrealers to know about our party that we are ambitious and we want to put forward ideas and proposals that we know that Montrealers asked about and needs, and that are being not put forward by the other parties. So we want to distinction ourselves as the centrist and the bold party.
One of the most pressing issues, I think, for most Montrealers right now is housing. And I'd like to know a little bit more about how you plan to bring more housing to the Montreal area. One of your plans is to subsidize affordable housing by slapping a levy on promoters who are building luxury buildings. Yeah. So tell us about how that will encourage more affordable housing in Montreal.
First of all, there is a context to that regarding the municipal bylaw, which is called the 2020, which forces promoters to build 20% of social housing, 20% of affordable and family housing. We realized that the promoters were not building those houses, but they are paying the fine. And in a city, when you pay the fine, it goes to a consolidated fund, and we don't know what we are doing with the money. So that's why we wanted to do the levy, because by law, you are required to create a fund. And if you do a levy on housing, you must intervene on housing. So by using this money, we want to fund the nonprofit that are building affordable housing in Montreal. So this is our strategy to increase the non-market houses in Montreal.
I want to talk about your mobility plans, because one of them includes putting a freeze on bike paths on commercial streets. And I want to know why that is part of your plan.
It's part of our plan because we realize that bike paths on commercial arteries are sometimes dangerous for pedestrians. They are dangerous also for mobility restrained people, but also they are being a difficulty for commerce. So high traffic lanes and commercial arteries, we don't think that bike passes has a place there. We want to put the bike paths behind on low density and low traffic areas. We will also want to put the bike paths throughout the parks and through security corridors and in the last kilometers.
So is it a little short-sighted maybe to say, okay, they don't work at all? Is there not a better way to find sort of a halfway point?
We think that the better way to put forward this plan of mobility, including bicycle in our portrait of mobility, we have to come up with a solution where everyone is content, so everybody makes a little bit of sacrifice there.
In terms of public transit,
we want Montreal to have the best bus network in the world. And we think it's possible because we have one of the most efficient public transit, let's say in Canada, one of the cheapest in North America. And what we want to do is that we want to use that opportunity to increase our network of buses. You take, for example, the workers and the student sometimes doesn't have the money to stay downtown or close to commerce because the rent is very high. Right now, it could be a 2 hours or 1 hour and a half commute. So we want to reduce that by putting more buses on the road, more reserve lane for buses, and have a high frequency network of buses each 15 minutes from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. In Montreal, in every city, in every corner of the city. Yeah.
And while other parties are talking about tramways and metros, your focus really is on a bus system.
Yeah, we focus on the bus system because it's not the easiest solution, it's the more practical, and it brings more revenue much rapidly to the STM that we know is in need of money right now because there is a deficit of infrastructure in the STM.
You're thinking of putting tower parking lots
Yeah.
in the urban areas.
Yeah, there is still people that will use their car to come to Montreal. As I say, we have a portrait of mobility. We have buses, we have the metro, we have also the autos and the bicycles. But the people who want their autos still have their place in Montreal, but they're still in need of parking when they want to go to downtown. This is also our proposal for resolving the parking issue in downtown and helping Montrealers profit also to city centers.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with this campaign. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.